The Puker is a necromorph type encountered during the events of Dead Space 2 and later in Dead Space 3. As suggested by their name, they will attack by projectile vomiting a highly corrosive bile at their victims. They have, at least by necromorph standards, retained much of their former human form and have kept a human-like silhouette. Although the creature's constant messy expulsion of caustic fluids has melted away its facial features, leaving behind hollow eye sockets and freezing its face in a hollow blank stare, as well as the skin and muscle tissue of the torso, revealing its organs, including the lungs, which now appear yellowish in colour, being converted to store a quantity of bile. What remains of the flesh hangs loosely around its frame. The original legs have entwined, creating a single one, with a clump of intestines, muscle and necrotic flesh having grown downwards to form an additional leg. And its fingers have merged into 3 long disfigured claws on each hand, which it will slash with when approached too closely. The Puker has 4 forms of attack. First, it shoots a ball of corrosive bile over a long distance which burns victims and corrodes armour, preventing those who are hit by it from running. The Puker's second attack is a projected stream of bile at medium to close range. The third is a melee attack using its claws, and the fourth is a grapple attack in which the Puker grabs the victim before vomiting on their neck and face. If the player is at low enough health, the Puker will remove their helmet and vomit on their face, melting away the skin and causing the substance to be ingested. The type also sports a unique defense mechanism in which their severed appendages spurt corrosive fluid upon dismemberment. A sickening, gurgling and choking sound forewarns one of an incoming Puker. This sound rises into a shriek as it prepares to spew acid at foes. Like most necromorphs, there is an enhanced Puker with a dark colour and glowing eyes. This variant is stronger than the normal common one and more difficult to kill. It is advised to engage the Puker from a distance and to always stay on the move while doing so, as to avoid their ranged attacks. If you have no other choice than to attack up close, it is advised that you use stasis on it in order to stunt its reflexes, otherwise you run the risk of falling victim to a grab attack. I hope you all enjoyed this bio of the Puker Necromorphs. They were probably one of the most disgusting enemy types in my opinion, and I'd make sure to deal with them as fast as I could. As they made their first appearance in Dead Space 2, I wonder whether or not they'll include them in the Dead Space 1 remake, as they are adding a bunch of stuff from the sequels that weren't in the original, such as the flying in 0G and some other bits and pieces like that, so maybe there'll be a few enemy types carried over as well. Let me know if you think they might do that or not, and make sure to like the video and subscribe if you want to see more. Please consider leaving a super thanks or becoming a channel member to help out the channel directly. Thanks for watching as always, and I'll catch you next time.